Hi, and welcome to Read to Lead Empowering Swimming Coaches. My name is Mads Clausen, and I'm going to present for you 5 steps that can bring you to the top as a swimming coach. Just 5 steps. Do these and you'll be better. First of all, have high expectations. And what do I mean by that? High expectations. We always expect a lot, but do we really expect? What I want you to think is, what do you expect of your swimmers? Do you really expect that they are all there at the right time for practice? Do you really expect them to all give it all for practice? Go hard. Do you really expect them to be focused on practice, work on their stroke mechanics, or do you just want them to? There's a big difference. For many years I wanted my swimmers to do better, but I didn't really expect it. I expected some of my swimmers to come in late because I kind of knew they would do it. I didn't expect them to be there on time. As soon as I started to change that and start to really expect them to be there, I would be on the neck. I would be like, where were you? Why are you coming so late? I would expect them to have focus on what they did in training. And if they didn't, I would be there right away and help them get their focus back. I would not linger long anymore, just accept that some didn't. I started to expect them to perform. And then when I started to expect, my swimmers started to expect from themselves that they would do better. Next, learn. I think this is the most important thing, whatever you do in life. Learn. And especially in swimming. I guess swimming is one of the fastest developing sports in the world. Even before we have all the magic plastic suits, there's still 7 to 12 world records every year. Not because people are training hard or training more or training less, whatever. Some of it was. Some people learned to train differently. Some people learned about new stroke techniques. But we're all learning. I know a lot of swimming coaches out there who have great results, who are ready to help you if you just go and ask. There are lots of videos on YouTube. You can just find a lot of great swims, races from wherever in the world. Go and look at them. See how the best swimmers in the world are swimming. When you go to a competition, your own national championships or local whatever championships or international meets, have your eyes open and see what's going on around you. That's how you learn. And by learning, you become a better coach. One thing I've done all my coaching career is creating a network. When I first was 20 years old, moved to the capital of Denmark, Copenhagen, and didn't know anyone, I just called up a few of the best coaches, went to visit them, spend some time with them on poolside, go around, ask them how are they doing. I was learning a lot, and some of these guys became some of my best friends. And this network is very valuable, not only when you're starting, but as you grow as a coach, you'll find that sitting with another swimming coach and discussing whatever's going on in your club, it's much more giving than talk to someone who's not. And I'm not sure that your wife, girlfriend, or your friends, they like what you're doing. They like to hear about it, but they don't want to hear all the details about this turn or this brilliant set you came up with or the trouble you have motivating your swimmers. Another swimming coach would enjoy talking to you about that because he would gain from it. So make sure, if you don't have it already, start just calling other swimming coaches, talk to them. If you have all the swimming coaches as a good friend, make sure you use them. Talk to them. Share your ideas, share your successes, share your trouble. All of it is valuable. And the more you share, the more you get back, and the more you learn. So I think one of the most important things as a swimming coach, because we are often working each our little club, parents around us, other, maybe younger coaches. A lot of us don't have another professional in our own organization to talk to. So create yourself a network, have someone to talk to. Even though it's someone you're going to compete against next weekend, it doesn't matter. If you help each other becoming better, you'll both gain. Make time for yourself. This is one thing I had to learn. The first years of coaching, I was just coaching. I was like swimming in my head all 24 hours a day. And in the end, just started to burn out. Just as you probably do it with your swimmers already. You teach them to have balance in your life. You teach them to have school and personal life and everything, like all fitting in together. That goes for you also. As a swimming coach, you have to find time for yourself. Both for yourself, for your family, to see your friends, maybe even have a hobby. And you might be, oh, I don't have time for that. Find the time. Believe me. Just half an hour, 1 hour a day, meditate, take a walk, go to the gym, whatever. You will feel it gives you a lot more energy. And the last point I have, number 5, I think is probably the most important. Have fun. Make sure that you enjoy what you're doing. When you enjoy what you're doing, I mean, it doesn't feel like work. I remember some years ago, one of my friends were calling me and said, "Hey, can you come meet me for Thursday evening, or are you working?" I was like, "Well, I have swimming practice, but I'm not working." And it was actually just then that I kind of realized that being a swimming coach was my work and not just something I did for fun. When you work with someone every day, the more fun you have, the better you are, and the more easy it is, the more natural everything you do. And the other way around. If you feel a bit tired sometimes, we can all do that. Just go into it. Find the parts of it you really love doing. Enjoy that, so make sure you have fun again. When you have fun, you are much more motivating for your swimmers, and you will make better results. This is just a few of the little tips I have. But I think these 5 ones, just focus on this, and you can become a great swimming coach.